Yo, what's up YouTube and welcome back. Today we got the RG477m, just a straightforward unboxing, no fluff. Let's get into it. 8GB, 128GB of storage, and I got it in the chocolate bronze. Oh yeah, I paid for this with my own money as well, so there's that. In all fairness though, this here, I don't particularly see it that necessary. It is just an Android device. Yeah, we can play maybe some lightweight PS3, but it's, you know, that's just a bonus if anything, and I don't really see this as really necessary. So this cheaper option is probably the better option to get, and I think everybody else that's reviewed this device is saying that is the case anyway. Open it up. Very well packaged. Got your spongy stuff here. Between this and the RG Slide, both of these two devices so far are the best packaged devices that Anbernic has put out. Good job on you. Here's the unit, and it looks very, very clean. It looks really nice, minimal, nice, decent weight to it, nice clicky triggers. We're gonna dig deeper into that anyway, but yeah, I get what people are saying. This is Anbernic's best produced device that they've got on the market right now. Fair play to them, man. Good job. It feels really good. Their most premium device, dare I say, this is the most premium device that I've bought this year, but we'll take a closer look at that in a bit. Let's empty the content of this box. Oh, all right, so got some extra bits in here. Let's see what you get without killing it. Okay, so straight up, you get a case with it. That's always useful. Now this is really good for one of my favorite reasons, is that, you know, when you have a metal device, you kind of want to take it around, but you're scared because you're going to scuff it and damage it, and this pretty much obliterates that from ever happening because it's just a good shell case to just put around it anyway. So yeah, there's that. So that's good. You can take it out and about with you. User manual, very different style of manual this time around, just a flimsy bit of paper. Screen protector, USB Type-C cable, and your wipes. So let's get a closer look at the unit. Let's peel this off. Nice premium peel there. And yeah, it looks great. This chocolate bronze is the color to go for. I mean, the silver does look nice as well, but I think I made the right choice here with this one. Definitely leaning towards this chocolate bronze. So at the face, you've got the display right here. D-pad looks and feels pretty decent as well, what you would normally find on an Anbernic device. No real change there, so that looks all right. A, B, X buttons. There's not really a lot to talk about when it comes to these things. I mean, they look and feel great. Let's just get in focus there. So, or better still. And they're very quiet. In fact, overall, everything is really quiet on this device. Analog sticks, nice, clicky. Positioning is really good overall in terms of just reaching for stuff. A lot of people don't like the way these triggers are laid out. I don't mind it so much, if I'm being honest. I think it's all right. I mean, look, sometimes you may make a mistake there, but essentially pretty easy to reach. Okay, you've got your Anbernic button here. You've got your back and your home button. Start select down here. LED power light right there. Yeah, that's the front. Bottom, Type-C charging, SD card slot, headphone jack, and your speakers right here on either side. On the side, there's nothing on either side here. And obviously along the top, you got your triggers as I showed you before. power button, volume rocker. Although I think that's an LED here, but we've got another one here. You've got your fan dispersing out, and at the back you've got your hard plastic grips. They're textured, Anbernic information, and your intake part of the fan right here as well. But yeah, it does feel good. Yeah, it's not too shabby. I quite like the feel of that. So I've got it on. I've got the skin on there as well. So great, decent coverage on that. Power button's covered, the volume rocker's covered up as well. Just makes it easier to just press those. But yeah, I got the screen protector on as well. Not my best work, as you can see here. It appears as if it's scratched, but it isn't. It's just the way that I've put it on, but hey, no big deal. I want to talk about the price. So this is starting out 289.99 USD. That is a whopper of a price. I didn't pay that. I paid a lot less than that. I got it on the early bird. I can't remember if it was close to the price of the Retroid Pocket. I don't know. I think it was like $230 or something of that nature. But it was way less than what you see online right now. And it's sad to see that they've bumped it up so much. I don't know why they've done it that way. They should have just, maybe they should have just kept it a bit more competitive, or maybe that was the best that they could do. And the obvious reason is because it's a metal shell. Some people like it, some people don't. I mean, there are other options out there. I mean, you can get yourself the Retroid Pocket Flip, like what I've got here. And I paid what? Yeah, 229 USD for that. Lovely display. Everything is in the right place. Love me a clamshell. Awesome device. Why would you then spend money on one of these? And it's a conversation to be had, really. I'm gonna have to have that with you guys or by myself. I can tell you the reasons why I've gone for this. This almost feels like the end or perfect handheld for me, and there are a few reasons why. And one of them is that display. That 4x3 display is perfect for your retro games. All right, you can argue it and say, well, RP5, RP Flip, why the display? And it is fantastic for what it does. Decent for Switch. And then the power, it's got a Snapdragon in this, and this is not a Snapdragon. The Snapdragon being great because you can have all of these sort of add-ons to your things like your Eden and, you know, where possible, your RPCS3 and stuff. But that's not why I get a retro handheld. As far as I'm concerned, things like Nintendo Switch or PS3, they're just bonus systems. I can't take those particularly seriously. It's great, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking what the devs have done, but I just can't take it particularly serious in terms of, you know, these are retro handhelds and that's what they're supposed to do. So for me, it's everything else below that I'm really looking forward in playing, and this covers it, and the display on this one does match up well with that. All right, the argument can be said, well, you know, you got PSP, it looks better on a Retroid Pocket Flip. Absolutely, it does. Look, the ratios here, it's designed for it. It's widescreen. However, this doesn't do a bad job of it. But again, my personal reasons for getting it, I love metal devices. It's not everybody's taste, but it is mine. And I've got quite a few metal devices and I love each of them the same. And Anbernic were nice enough to, you know, supply this with a case without any extra cost. Or maybe that is part of why the cost is at 289.99 USD. So that, you know, that's why I got it as well. And, you know, chocolate bar shape isn't bad as well. And yeah, so, you know, simple, easy reasons is that I like the display on there. It's decent for me. I like the way it feels and the layout. I'm just going to leave it like that, really. So I have rambled on a little bit, but quickly before I move into some gameplay, not that you've not seen it already, but just a little bit of a comparison. So here you've got the retro pocket flip, looks decent as well. And I've also got the slide right here too. And it's the exact same size display. But I feel like for some reason that it just looks bigger on here. And I think it's just because of the obvious wider layout. Whereas with the slide, it just slides up and it's just like so, making it feel a little more compact. So yeah, I just wanted to do that. We'll move on to actually Android 13, really responsive display as well. And if you've seen any of these videos with Android handhelds, it's pretty much the same deal here. You've got your scroll your navigation bar down, you've got all your little things that you can toggle, things like your ambient light and stuff. You can mess around with that, change your colors and all of that great stuff. Yeah, it's Android, isn't it? And it's basic. A couple of my friends are saying to me I should put Emulation Station on here. I've done the Dai Show thing, and I also think that that looks really, really great. Emulation Station, from what I hear, is better, but I'm just a weird one, innit? I like Android layout, and I'm happy just going through my options that way. Box arts and stuff, they look great and all of that, but in all fairness, I just want to get into my game and all that and just get straight in there. I mean, look, Emulation Station does make it easier and it makes it feel like a console. Not knocking it. Love what they've done with that kind of thing. I just prefer it like this, just being able to use Android for what it is. And then you've obviously got your Anbernic button here, where if you hold it, you've got easy access to your systems and stuff. Yeah, that's all great. Getting loose to the layout. I think if it's a USA game, you press circle to go through, innit? And it looks really good, man. I mean, the camera does not do it justice. I don't know what some of these buttons do, but yeah, hey, barrel roll. Nintendo Switch. Runs decently enough. I mean, to be fair, Metroid is one of the lighter games on the Switch anyway, but yeah, there's that. So just running PSP now, got it on a 3X upscale, PSP upscale and that, so let's just look, and it looks nice and clean. I mean, I don't like, it's easy to get caught up in this game, you know. I don't like the borders at top or bottom, but I think I can stretch that anyway. I'll have a play with that a bit later. But yeah, besides upscaling it, I haven't done any tweaks to this, and it's holding a steady 40 FPS, which is, you know, I expect it with this power, this chipset anyway. So my final thoughts, is it worth buying? I think it can be on the pricey side, especially if you're not prepared to spend that much on it. Although the base price does make it somewhat more reasonable, but it is a solid device. And I don't just mean by the build quality, about its capabilities, what it can do, what you can actually play. Everything under PS3 and Nintendo Switch runs really well. It's got a powerful chipset in there, so you're not going to have any issues. And you can play many of your games with a higher resolution or a higher upscale. This may quickly become my favorite handheld. Perfect size display for retro game systems. It's a metal device, which is my personal favorite, and it is very well built. And Anbernic adding a little bumper case to go around it, or not a bumper, but just a case to protect it, is a nice touch. So I'm gonna leave it right there. You can watch the rest of this Resident Evil, is it Revelations, and just watch that play out. But let me know your thoughts on this device, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. So yeah, guys, take care, stay safe, and peace.
There's blood coming from the ducts. Shorted out. The base is smashed in completely.